Excuse me. This is the 500K Crown event number 2. Here we go. Window capture. Boom. Okay. Let's get this sized up right. Don't have to be perfect. There we go. All right, here we go. Ace Jack off. First hand. We have 106 big blinds. We have a 36 out of 1183. They must have had another flight today that I wasn't aware of. That was in 32nd. But 1183 entries. We are already in the money. Let's get this thing started. My table does not have a lot of chips. If we can run good here, we're going to apply pressure on these guys. See how they react. You know, some of them might not care and just want to get it in. If they're trying the ladder, we're just gonna keep applying pressure. We're just gonna have to read it as we go here. We got Jack 7 off. Under the gun +1. We're just gonna let this go. I'm excited to be streaming today. I don't stream a whole lot. I play on here a lot, but I play on my phone a lot. But I figured for the big day too, let's try it. You know, let's see what happens. You know, these tournaments, the blinds go. This is going up every 10 minutes, so it doesn't take long for 100 bigs to be 50 or 30. So we are really wanting to make a deep run today, and I mean deep, deep, deep. I will not be happy if I don't run deep today. That is my main focus. So that's what we're gonna go for. Okay, the chat is working. We had 6-9 off. We're not playing that garbage. Yeah. We got 8-9 off in the big blind. See what everybody wants to do. The biggest stack at the table other than me is 42.5 bigs. This guy opens for 2.5. We are going to defend unless he gets 3-bet here. We are going to defend and see a flop here. And call. Not the best flop for 8-9. We'll check it over. See if he's going to bet the ace. And he does. We'll just snap fold. Just had no equity there. I had nothing going on, so 3-5 in a small. The big blind has 12.6 bigs. This guy just limp calls under the gun +1. This guy raises on the button for 2. I'm gonna get out. King, queen, 5 flop. We'd had bottom pair and nowhere to go, probably but fold here. If we would have played. There's 1,126 players left. This guy's got 2 pairs. This guy's got a flush draw. And the flush hits for Ruthless. It's a big pot for him. He just doubled. Ace deuce off on the button. This guy's name's Howard Lederer. I think that's hilarious. Howard Lederer, of course. The infamous Poker Stars garbage that happened. Good luck, sir, on your all-in. He got rejammed, didn't he? Ooh. The 6s get the double. King 6 off. What's up, Trenton? I am on a delay. Kind of have to. We're playing for a lot of money. I didn't look at the updated price. I think there must have been a flight today. Yeah, so first place is now $73,551. That's what we're going for. You know, if you don't go for it, you sure ain't gonna make it. That is the goal. That would be a good way to end the weekend. Anything in the top 11's 5,800 and up. Top 63 is over $1,000. So the payouts have changed. They must have had a big flight today. I looked earlier today, so they must have had a big flight today. 5-8 off. Nowhere to go but muck here. I like that the site updated, you know, where you can have more avatars and stuff. I think that's something they definitely need to keep looking at to improve, but I don't think they should add chat to the site, but I think they should have a group of things you can say, you know, you can go in and say, nice hand, or, you know, like GG Poker does. I think that would be pretty cool. This guy 3-bets me to 6.1. I am going to let him have it. It's a pretty strong range on his stack. I typically don't like the fold there, but I think that was the proper move. We'll open with ace-jack off here. So I think the last time this guy dealt, I had ace-jack off. Yeah, this is 9th hand. We played 9 hands, that makes sense. And he re-raises me this time, which is fine. I'm just gonna probably just call. He's got 24 back. We got the jack of clubs. We got a queen showing. We have some backdoor broadways, backdoor flush. We'll check it. See what this guy is trying to do here. $4.79, huh? I think with Peel. That is a very important card for us. So, any club, any king, and probably any ace is going to be us, right? Let's put some pressure on him. Let's put some pressure. If he rips it in, we just call off and we're drawing, right? We could be drawn dead. Could be drawn dead. But I'm not here just to mess around and play it safe all day either. I know we just got started, but there'll be a break at the end of this hand. He's thinking he's either baiting me in or he's got the goods and he rips it, or he's thinking about his tournament life here. I bet half pot is what I did. There was 24. And we just call. If he wins, he wins. Same hand. But he had the ace of clubs. He actually had a better hand than me. I almost got him to fold, though. I almost got him to fold with that bet. If he doesn't have the ace of clubs, I think he folds. Huh. I don't know. I think that was an interesting hand. He had ace of clubs, jack of diamonds. I had jack of clubs, ace of hearts. He pretty much had a free hand there with my hand, because the only thing that could happen to him is a chop or a win. I could not win the hand. I could not win the hand. That's kind of interesting. I'm just thinking about. I don't think he folds even if I rip it in. I don't think he folds. Having the ace of clubs is huge right there. Yeah, I mean, as played, I don't think I could have done anything different to get him out. I think on the flop, if I check raise and make him put all of his chips in the middle, then yeah, maybe. Maybe it's possible. I think that's the only way I win the hand, though. But we'll take it. I mean, we didn't lose. I'm glad a club didn't come, or we would have lost 30 bigs or whatever he has. We have 331,291. Blinds will be going up. So let's look at blinds here. We'll be going to level 20, which is 18 and 3,600. So, with a 450 ante. We'll be sub 100 bigs now. It's hard to stay north of 100. will be what, 91 bigs or something stupid. Not that it matters, between 91 and 103. We will be, next hand, we will be under the gun after the break here. Hmm. So we are 42 out of 1,043. We've pretty much held what we had. I mean, we were 36th out of something. Um, uh, Jack 4 suited. It's a crapper. All right. Ooh, should have been clubs on the flop. So the very first poker tournament I ever won, I won with Jack 4. The last hand I won with Jack 4. And then Jack 4 is a very famous hand now because of the Robbie hand. That whole situation to me is so shady. What happened? I know we don't have all the facts, but it seems shady to me, you know? Ooh, wow. What a board for Jason if I was in there. Yeah. I'm not playing Jack 4 suited under the gun. I probably would have had the best hand here, too. Ooh, 4-5, maybe? Oh, wow. This guy bluffs for his tournament life, and this guy's got ace jack. And that's why you don't play Jack 4. I got my butt kicked. I wish I could get rid of this cough. I feel much better. I was sick for about a week. We'll fold to 8-3. Ace-8 of diamonds in the small blind. Not a bad hand to look at here. We got 90.2 bigs. Thanks for everybody joining. We got a few people in here. This guy raises the button to 2. We are going to 3-bet here. And we just call. We're ahead. Hey, we hold. We had to dodge a king, queen, jack. No, actually, just a jack because I hit the ace. I wasn't even thinking that I hit the ace. I was just thinking he had to hit. So we'll take that. Those chips are going to be huge. You know, 11, 12 bigs right there. Is big. You know, all this compounds. And that is why it is so important to have a big stack right now. You know, we got big stack join the table. This guy must have won a crown event. I think that emblem means they won a crown event, I think. That's so cool. He got a bigger stack than me. And then the wet raisin over here has a nice stack too, 69 bigs. This guy just limps, just strange. With 3.5 with the deuces. And look, the deuce rolls off right on the flop. It is a wet board. I don't know. I'm gonna check one time. There's straights working. There's flush working. Okay, I like the ace. That's good for us. I think we just rip it in his face here. That's not exactly what he has, but yeah. Yes! Yeah! Big pot! Big pot! Yeah, two pair. I mean, he's in a bad spot, right? Oh, I'm so glad I checked the flop. He would have called. He would have called there. But I don't look very strong at all when I check there and then re-raise him later. Let's go! Those chips are huge. Just picked up, what, 30 bigs there? How much did we pick up? How much did we pick up? Let's see. 105,000. So yeah, 30 bigs, roughly. Wow, yeah, he had ace 10 of diamonds. He flops top pair. He turns two pair. And we've got him right where we want him. Got him right where we want him. The pocket deuces too, bro. The pocket deuces. Alright, Mr. Shuby opens to 2. I don't really like my positioning with this hand. If we were suited, we maybe do something here. We're just gonna let this go. I had 2 pair here. I couldn't have called that guy duplicity though. Free. 2 queens. 2 queens. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Me and this guy here have got piles. Piles of chips. I'm gonna stay out of his way as much as I can. Just because it's so important with stacks like these. Big Blind doesn't have many chips. Let's see if we can get them all here. If he doubles up on us, he doubles up on us, but I don't think he's folding. I don't think he's folding. He would have done folded. Wow, and I'm wrong. We will take the small pot. We picked up 2.38 bigs or whatever it was. 4-5 offsuit under the gun. We've got 968 players now, or 14th. Okay. Nice little flop there. For those of you who want to know what the payouts are, which we're way far from the top money, we're in the money now, but 73,000 up top, 38,000 second, 29,000 third, and so on. I mean, there's healthy money in the top. You know, I'd like to be in the top 50 at least. That's my goal. All right. 3-5 all. Rolling big, we're going to see the flop. 3-5-6 on a 3-5 hand with all diamonds. This could be interesting. This guy's got a healthy stack too. We're trying to fade 2 diamonds in his hand. That kind of counterfeits us. Could have an overpair. Nope. Pocket 6 is in the small blind. Blinds just went up. Blinds are now 2 and 4,000. Oh, we just call it, right? I don't know if I can even fold if he rips here. Even with the overpair, we've got a gutter draw. He could have ace king, right? He could have aces, kings, queens, jacks, tens. He's got 18 back. See, he bet 4 into 17, huh? Let's think about this for a minute here. What's he representing? A big pair? Ace king, ace queen, we're ahead of with 2 cards to come. 18 bigs. Yeah, let's go for it. We're not playing scared. If he's got me, he's got me. Okay, snap called. Pocket jacks, nice hand. Oh, nice hand, nice hand. Yeah, we lost, but he had the goods there. It's alright, I'm not gonna play scared all day. We got 97 bigs, 387,000 piles of chips here. I was hoping he had 2 big cards, not a pair of jacks in the hole, of course. What was bad about the pair of jacks is it kills me on the hitting my gutter. This guy raises under the gun, makes it to 2 bigs. We're gonna get out. We're gonna get out. Huh. Look how milky this 1.38 is. Had a big ace there. Ace queen, ace king. Deuce four spades. Get out. This guy raises. King jack. Offsuit. Middle position. This guy makes it 2. We're gonna 3-bet here. Hey, the 3-bet gets through. Okay. Right there. That is something I used to not do enough. And it's a part of my game that I'm trying to work on. I think I've always been plenty aggressive on top tier hands. You know, some people like to trap and blah blah blah. I mean, there's times you need to trap, right? But king jack off and somebody opens early position, a lot of times I fold that hand. To me, I think you can't call there in this position. I think you just fold or you 3-bet. Now, if he 4-bets, okay, you know where you're at. If he calls, let's see a flop and maybe get lucky, right? I don't know. I think people overfold the 3-bets too. Five, six off under the gun. Fold. So there's now 869 players left. We still are in the upper range where we want to be. We're at 40th place. I'll take that all day. We can stay up here in the top 100, top 50. We've got chips to play with. We can splash around. We can put pressure on people when it's time to put pressure on people. We've got 403,000. We started today with 320, 330, something like that. Okay, we've got ace deuce off in the big blind. Duplicity opens to 2. The wet raising 3-bets to 5. These two guys are good players. I can just tell how they're playing. We will step aside here to the open and 3-bet. I was going to defend for 1, but I'm not putting 4 in. Will we see a 4-bet? Nope. Just a call. 7-10 jack, couple clubs. This hand could get juicy. There's so many good cards on the board for these guys. Ace King's huge. Ace Queen is even better. I mean, I do have one ace, and then they both checked. This guy's gonna lead right here. I bet. He checked the turn, and when the wet raisin checks the turn, Duplicity's going to lead the river. Probably 90% of the time. Let's see that. Yep, I was going to say a raise or a fold. That's what you're going to see. And this guy's got a nice stack. 131 bigs. He's doing well. He's over 500,000 chips. It's okay. I'm very happy with how we're doing. The only hand I really didn't do good on was the pocket sixes hand. Ten five on the button. We fold. Yeah, Trenton, that pocket queen's hand. We didn't get no action, did we? But you know what? We didn't lose with them. Yeah, that I don't get too disappointed with big pocket pairs. Like aces, of course, is disappointing if you don't do good with those. But these other pairs, it is what it is. I think when I was young playing this game, I would be like, "What the hell, right?" This guy jam. Okay, this guy not opens. He just calls under the gun, but that's strong usually. This guy jams for 18. We just call. I don't want to rejam because this guy under the gun right here could have a premium aces or kings hand. So many guys do this early position. They'll call and then they'll jam, like they'll rejam. They'll 3-bet or 4-bet jam, whatever the situation is, right? And we could be behind here. See what he did? Yep. He's got such a strong hand here. Huh. I think he's got me dominated. Aces or kings. I think we gotta gamble. I think we gotta gamble. Oh, they both have ace king. They both have ace king. Yes! Yeah, my power! Hey, I got an important phone call I gotta take. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Oh, the pocket jack hand was awesome. The pocket jack's hand was awesome. $678,000. That's what I'm talking about. We put a heart on that hand, and I had an important phone call afterwards. Sorry, I had to hit the flush there. Sorry, I had to cut that short, guys. I've got my cousin's in bad shape, and he may not make it through the night. He's been sick for a long time, but that was family calling to talk. Nine, 10, all. And that's the thing about that hand that was so amazing for me. They both had ace king. So that's what made that hand so strong, right? Right here. I had two jacks, ace king, ace king. They both are offsuit. So they have each other's outs, right? You know what else? I'm blocking their straight outs. It's hard for them to hit queen jack 10 because I've got two of the jacks. So I'm glad one of them didn't have ace queen, of course. But then when they both had ace king, I was like, holy crap. That was a $271,000 pot. Huge pot. Huge. I knew the under the gun guy was strong. Before I even bet, I knew he was strong. So, we are 6 out of 754. It matters. So, having chips right now at this stage of the tournament, it could go one or two ways. You know, we could build a monster stack, and we could punt it. We are not going to try to fold our way the whole night. We're going to defend this for one more big. Okay. We've got a gutter. That queen is a really good card for him. But we've got the gutter. Let's see what he wants to do here. He could have king, queen, ace, queen, jack, pocket tens, pocket jacks. Those are all in play here. He likes to keep his bet sizing small, and we're going to peel. That ace is his card for sure. We just check here. If he keeps it fairly small, it might be worth a river. Six into nine. Nope, we're gonna fold. No, we're not gonna call for a gutter. If he would have been three bigs or smaller, I probably would have called him one. One more card. Queen 8. Okay. Blinds just went up. Ace Jack offsuit on the button. We like these cards. Mr. Duplicity makes it 2. If somebody over here doesn't 3-bet, we're gonna 3-bet. Okay. This guy 3-bets. He is pretty aggressive though. He is pretty aggressive. We're gonna fold this hand. We're gonna fold it. What a flop. But what if he's got a big pair in the hole? Kings or queens, right? This guy, I don't know if he's gonna call him off or not. Nope. I would have had to call him there if I was in the hand. He could have had kings or queens or ace king. He could have also had ace jack like I did. I mean, I block ace jack, but that don't mean he can't have it. I'm very happy with the start. We started with 320, 330. We've basically doubled it up in less than an hour. That is the pace I wanted to start with today. Trenton was here earlier. I was working on his car for him. King Queen just murdered that flop. Uh-oh. Nope, didn't get there. And see a coward letterer. And I told him, man, I was like, I've got a goal. I want to get to 1,000,000 chips in the first 3 hours. That was my goal. So we're almost an hour in, right? And we're on our way. Anything can happen quickly in this game, but we like to start. We open King Jack of Diamonds. What a great starting hand. And everybody folds. We'll take it. So we've lost about 400 players, over 400 players, in the first 50 minutes of play. This pace will slow down a little bit, but these online tournaments on Club WPT is a fast structure. You know, every 10 minutes it goes up. Now, compared to live poker, it is comparable because you get so many more hands. You know, you get to play so many more hands. $700 players left. We got a top 10 stack, which is insane. It's going to be hard to keep this pace all day, but we're going to do our best. The pocket jack hand was crucial. I would have had 40 bigs if I lose that hand. Instead, we got 130 plus. $7-5 off, huh? For one big, we got to see a flop. See what happens. Boom. Nothing. Nothing at all. Backdoor straight, we're not chasing that. Backdoor clubs, we're not chasing that. Not with the 7. This is Alex Dunn's favorite hand, Ace 10 of diamonds. We are going to 3-bet. This guy is aggressive. Gonna jam or fold. He's in the think tank here. He just calls, huh? Check top pair. Backdoor flush. Ace kicker. If he bets, we jam. The queen is the worst card for us right there. Now we gotta call it. I knew the queen beat us. I should have ripped on the flop. I made a mistake there. I hit all in and I was like, no, I'll check it once. Maybe he'll bet. And then he checks. The queen comes on the turn. It is what it is, right? Let's see, how aggressive is this guy? Not very at all. Nine, 10. Okay. Interesting board. We got some back doors. They don't bet. I'm going to. I'm going to. We can splash a little bit here. We can splash a little bit. Look at that. Pick it up. Nice little pot. 125 bigs at this stage of the tournament's insane. So I'm very happy with where we're setting right now. I just want to stay up in the top, 40, 50 of the tournament as long as I can. And if it gets better than that, awesome. If it doesn't, okay. But, there's quite a few chips at my table now. There's really only one short stack. Everybody else has 42, 56, 87, 47, 57, 54 bigs. There's a lot of chips at this table. A lot. This would have been a good board for me, actually. I got the king of spades and a pair. Any 5, any king, any spade, I would take this down. And the spade hits, I would have had, other than the 3 of spades, or the 3, 6 of spades. Look at that. That'd have been a good. That'd have been a good pot for us. My hand, king 5 offsuit though. What do you do? Pocket queens. We had this earlier, didn't get no action, which, it kind of sucks. But I'd rather have no action than lose. This guy calls. He's an aggressive player. Deuce 3, 9. We are going to bet. And we'll take it down. We'll take it down. Every little pot matters here. Every chip matters. 646,000. We're doing well. A fold. I love the fact that we've played 5 levels, and I have more bigs now than when I started. That's huge. It's so huge. Got my two loyal followers, Alex and Trenton, in the chat with me in the stream. Thank you all for watching. Maybe this old country boy get lucky today and make some big money for once. We've had a really good year on here, honestly, but man, some of these top prizes would be incredible. A lot of poker. 643 players left. We've lost 500 players in the first hour. That's what we've lost. Hey, the prizes are so low right now, it ain't even worth looking at. $176 till it gets to 477. So, I got pocket kings. Too bad I didn't have a bigger stack. That's a nice hand. King deuce off. Sullivan opens to 2. He is very tight player. VPIP is 8%. Preflop raises is 6%. I have been catching some cards, so I'm a little bit higher than usual for me. Duke, I have any two cards with my stack and what happened here, I have to call. See the flop. Maybe we'll hit 2 deuces. 4, 8, 10. It's about as bad as he gets from my hand. See what everybody does here. It's just four-handed, so. Jack 10 would be a hand one of these guys could have very easily. Seven, 10 all. Top lobster. What are you doing, bud? You opening? Let me get out. Queen, Jack, Jack, 2 diamonds, pretty cards. Ace, Jack, offsuit. I think this is the 4th time I've had this hand today. That's a lot in an hour. Top lobster, just getting after it. They're aggressive. Let's raise it up here. See what everybody wants to do. I think she folds. She just calls the open. Wow. Huh. No, I can't call it. What a weird play. Had to have big king, huh? King, queen, ace, king, something like that. That's okay. Got 100 bigs for now. Just kind of a weird play in position. She calls the raise, and then I bet big over top of it, and she calls. So must have had a big hand. We've got the nut flush draw, but 2 kings on the board. Full house opportunities for people. I got the wheel draw too. We're going to get after this one here. If they got the king, they got the king. Any 3, I'm good. Any diamond. Or we just take it down. We take it down. We got some chips back that we just gave over here, so that's good. Oh yeah, 640,000. Doing well. Still couldn't get over that pocket jack hand earlier. Ah, what a time to have a pair there when they both have ace king. Talk about having each other's outs. Queen 9 of diamonds. And the low jack. We're going to open. Very flush would be good for me. This guy makes it 6.1. Okay. This guy's aggressive. No. We're going to see the flop there for 3.9. I've got top pair. If he's got an overpair, so be it. Let's rip it in his face. If he's got me, he's got me, but I don't want him to draw. And he's got me. He's got a full house. Nice hand. That's the way it goes. It's the biggest pot we lost today. But like I said, I'm not playing timid. I am not playing timid. King and 5s, that'd have been a nice one. Full house, wow. Let's play some cards. We're not shying away yet. We still got plenty of chips here. Plenty of chips. We're in 52 of 587. King, king 9. That's good for our range. That's really good for our range. Let's see what they call. It's hard to call without a king or a 9 here. Okay, he calls. That's not good for us. It's not good for us. Bet one more time. Ah, bad play. That's the worst play I made today. All right. Time to regroup. I've lost about 300,000 here, which is a lot. It's okay. That's okay. I do admit my bad play there. Oh, we got the nut low. Pocket sixes. Sorry, one big hand. We'll be all right. I'm not worried anyways. 54 bigs. Plenty. Plenty of shows. Let's call. This guy jams for 20. I've got a pair. He could have a pair. I don't know what to do here. Ace king, ace queen, I'm flipping. If he's got a big pair, I'm dominated. Let's go. Yes! Got a couple chips back. Got a couple chips back. A big hand. It's a break. So, I made a couple bad plays. That's the reality of it. Here's the other thing. I can't let those compound. I still have the second best chip stack at the table, which is important. We got 78 bigs and level 25 of the tournament. So we're 66th place. Anything can happen here. Let's see. This guy here's got a monster stack, 1.4. Everybody else is within firing range. Average is 252,000, which it don't matter. We almost got double that. So 40 some bigs is average. 78 bigs. Winning that last hand was big for us. 140,000. You noticed, Alex, how I was up against Ace 10? Yeah. I should have known right there I was going to win. I hope I'm still playing when about 11 o'clock at night. What I hope. That means we're doing good, right? I'd like to core somebody is what I like to do for a big pot. About another 50 bigs. Be nice. How about you, Lady G? I owe you one. You are top lobster, either one. Jack 10 offsuit on the button. Duplicity raises to 2 big blinds. Oh, good flop for duplicity. Small bet. 1 or 2 bigs. Huh. Lock back in here. 456,000. I was in mid 600s a minute ago, but that's why it's important to have chips. Well, you can take those beats, and also when you make mistakes, you're not out of the tournament. I made 2 mistakes there. Ooh, I'd have had to streak. Third nuts. And the blockers to both flushes. Queen Jack off suit. See what happens here. I'm talk about tight. 4 and 2. I think the only hand she played was against me. And bet 1.46. Small bet. That's a really good card. We're gonna just check. On the spade draw. We'll take it. Also check to make sure, see what they were playing. Queen deuce of clubs. Let's fold. I think it's time for some pocket aces or something. You know what I mean? I wish I could play actual music in the background without getting in trouble. They send me warnings when I try to do it. Ace deuce off in the big blind. See what everybody does here. There's an open from past the man. We got to see the flop. We did flop an ace. We did flop an ace. Maybe he don't have an ace. Maybe he has a king instead. You know? Kicker is my problem. Ace 10 is a problem. He checks, which is weird. Let's bet here. Could have diamonds too. Guy's going in the tank here. Usually that means a raise is coming. Nope, just a call, which is weird. He did have king, queen. I thought he might have that hand. Actually, I kind of got max value off that ace right there. It's actually a huge hand. Back up to 86 bigs, just like that. We're going to let this go. Queen 3 does not play well. We're back up to 560, so we're trying to come back to where we were. Now, we're not north of 100 bigs, but that's not the goal. It's nice to be north of 100 because it gives you some flexibility. But, you know, if we're in the 50 to 100 range on big blinds, you're in good shape in any tournament. I remember one of the best finishes I ever had in a tournament. I swear, for the whole tournament, I was between 20 and 30 bigs. Now, this was live poker, but still. 20 and 30 bigs, you just can't afford many mistakes, you know? But you can play a lot of poker on 20 and 30 bigs. Okay, we got to open, a 3-bet, a 4-bet jam. This guy in the small bond's calling, I'd say. Kings and ace queen. He ace in the window. That's a big hand from Mr. Sullivan. He's doubled a couple times. He does not play many hands. Yeah, he don't play many hands. So that's something in these online tournaments you got to pay attention to. Is, you know, this person here plays even less hands. 8% VPIP, 4% pre-flop raise. Ten and 8. 24-14. That's pretty good. That's usually where I'm at. 24-16. And I'm a little higher right now. 35 and 21 today. But 508 players left. We've lost over 600 players today. So originally in the tournament, there must have been like 11,000 and some players. I don't think it'll show me. This is a strong hand. She raised. Very strong hand. 1183 is how many's on day 2. And that's 12%. So 1,000 players. I mean 10,000 players roughly. That's a lot of entries. What's the prize pool? 500 was guaranteed. 587. $587,000 in the pool. Ace is full of jacks. And this guy had a royal draw. Alright, pass the man. I got a phone call. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. That ace-king hand was interesting. Oh, y'all are looking at it now. See what y'all think about that hand. I need... What do I need here? Can I run duplicity off here? What did he call with? Diamonds? Did he call with diamonds? If he's got diamonds here, I'll know. He could have one big diamond, or he could already have it. Oh, he's going in the tank. Okay. I don't know what to do here. Damn it. How does he call with the 5 on the turn? I should have fired the river. I'm so stupid. Dang it. We're doing good though. I mean, 57 out of 449. We're doing good. I'm aggravated because I was 90% I was gonna bet. And this guy's been playing so tight. I just wasn't sure. Like when he calls the turn, I feel like he's got diamonds. The 5 makes a little sense, but I don't know. I'm still thinking about this hand here. He had third pair on the board. I get no action with the 9s. Okay. 4-9. I'm not tilted. I need to go with my gut right there. My gut said. He could have had a 9 there too. Not just the diamonds. He could have had a 9. And he's not folding 3 9s. I was like, he could have 9-10, ace-9. Alright, Sullivan opens. He's a tight player. This guy calls. I just got to call. I'm not 3-betting Sullivan right here. We're going to let him do the betting here. He could have me out kicked here. This is why I hate ace-10. He checks, okay. We're gonna bet one time and see if they've got spades. Yes, yes. Huge, huge. Almost to 600K again. Come on, come on now. If they call there, I know I'm dead, right? But if they don't have a spade, they're folding. They're never calling. I don't think those two players are ever calling if they don't have a spade. Like, they're not calling with an ace. I wouldn't have called with an ace if I didn't have a spade. Queen three of spades on the button. We're gonna get out. I feel like my card distribution has been pretty fair. I've had some good hands. I've had some bad hands. It hasn't been all bad. It hasn't been all good. And we've got 84 bigs, which is huge. Sold the queen seven off. Nine three off. Wow. He went all in there. He's putting pressure on these guys. He's a good player. Good player. Do 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 do. Come on, baby. We got 73 bigs. 54 of 427. We need the big money up top is what we need. We need to get hot. So 235 guaranteed. The next page up's at 351 for 293. Okay. I want to be up here. Get up above a grand to be a good run. That's the first goal. If we get there, then we want to get the final two tables. Then we want to get to the final table. Then we want to win. Wow, this guy had 3 5s. And to add insult to injury, give him a jack. Man, this guy's got a stack now. That was a big hand for him. Pass the man. What do you have here? 200,000 in hand. Wow. He's got 1,000,000 chips. I want some of them chips. A lot of chips at my table now. Time to play some poker. I'm getting some garbage here the last few minutes, but that's part of it, right? Got to be patient. And even if I gotta sit here and fold for the next 30 minutes, it's okay. That's how it goes. We don't panic until we're out. Anything can happen. That tournament I won, it was a small buy-in, 22 bucks. When we were heads up, me and the last guy, I was down to like less than 3 or 4 bigs twice. And came back and beat him. It was crazy. I wish I'd have been streaming it, but I was just playing on my phone. I like playing on my phone, to be honest, and I'll tell you why. I can sit here at home on the evenings, fire up a tournament. I can do other things around the house. I can watch TV. I can eat. I can do all these things. When I stream, I need to be sitting here locked into the stream. So it's good to stream and it's fun. But I also like that comfort of playing on my phone. Sitting in my recliner, laying on the couch, and I'll watch a ball game and play cards at the same time, or I can. I like watching the poker streams. Right now, the World Series stuff's going on, so I've been watching a lot of those streams at night. And I can watch the stream and play poker. Eight, 9 offsuit in the big blind. All right. Down here to the button. Raises. What the small blind does. I thought they might jam. That's not an automatic call with this stack size. 14 bigs a lot. Nice hand, sir. 6, 7 offsuit in the small blind. Duplicity raises. Kind of hope me and Duplicity are all the way to the final table is what I hope. I hope I've got that problem. What a good problem to have if we could get there. All right, 2 big blinds from Top Lobster. We're gonna fold. Almost 3-bet there. Nope, we'll fold. Top Oscar could have a big hand. We'll never know. Jack 5 of spades. Pasta Man has a ton of chips. Duplicity has a ton of chips. I'm doing okay. If you'd have told me before the stream started that less than 2 hours in I would pick up a couple 100,000 chips, I would be happy with that. So I'm gonna be happy with that. Even though it's not as high as I was earlier, we're getting close. So we're gonna do Pasta Man. What a horrible call. Double gutter. I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought. Any 7 or Jack, Pasta wins. Alright. So Jacob. Brother Jacob in the house. Blinds went up. I think it's 73. Yeah, 73,000 for first. This is crazy. Anything can happen here. We're still in. There was about 10,000 entries. And I made it to day 2. Give me something good. Nope. 4 deuce of diamonds. Fold. All right, this guy opens. This guy calls. We've just got a small pair. If this guy doesn't re-raise, we're gonna call to see the flop. So we will call to see the flop. If we don't hit a 3, we're in trouble. And we didn't hit a 3. This guy bets 1.9. Pretty milky bet. We're gonna peel. Oh, why can't that be a 3, bro? I'm not folding for 2.6. I don't care if he does have me beat. Might have him beat here. He has a queen. Oh, we got king queen this time. Okay, this guy raises, this guy calls, this guy 3 bets. I'm gonna get out. This guy with king queen. What are you doing, buddy? Hmm. 372 left. We haven't won any pots for a little bit, but that's the way it goes. We've been seeing some cards, but we haven't done nothing crazy. That'd have been a good flop for us. Second nuts. Ace of hearts beats us though. I couldn't have folded here. We'll see if I was wrong or right. If this guy calls, we'll see. Must have a small flush, huh? King 3. I'd have took all their money. Wow, that's crazy. This guy's getting very lucky. Very lucky. I would have beat him with a flush. I can't believe he jammed there without the flush. I can't believe that guy called without the flush. What was he doing? Horrible flop. Horrible flop. We'll win. We'll win the hand, but not getting any good flops for us. King 9 of clubs. Not a bad hand. See what these guys in front of me do. Get the 2 big stacks in the blind. We're going to open up. Button calls. These 2 guys will probably call or raise, 1 or 2. Squeeze from Pasta Man makes sense here. He can make it 10 or 12 here. Nope, just calls. This should be our flop. There we go. We need it. We needed it. We needed it. $359 players left. We are still alive. Man, out of flop 2 pair. Dang. Man. 3 pairs. 3 pair never wins. Seven, 8 off in the big blind. 354 players left. Long way to go. We've lost about 700, almost 800 players today already. Need to lose about 353 more. I am going to peel here for 1.2 more. That's a pretty good flop. I don't care for the 2 clubs. We kind of want to fade clubs. Or just call. Alright. Now we want a spade or a diamond on the river that doesn't pair the board. This hand being multi-way, it's kind of hard here. I got hearts and clubs. out there. I could get stacked right here. I don't think I'm folding. Now, here's the thing. Do we just call? Yeah, we just call. Unbelievable, man! This guy's running so lucky, bro. Oh, that one hurt a lot, man. $200,000. I lost over 100,000 in hand. You don't talk about running hot. Even if I raise the turn, he calls. He's calling everything. Man, that hurt bad, bro. Flop the nuts. The turn, I still have the nuts. He rivers a flush. I'm glad I didn't raise him. Unbelievable. Man, that sucked. That tilts me is what it does. I've been up around 1,000,000 chips, I think. I've been like 850 something. Or 800 or something, or whatever it was. I'm gonna get that dude. I'm gonna get that dude. Man, my heart hurts having that one hand still. That gone, man. Of all dudes, it was Pasta Man. He's been running like crazy good. I'm peeling. I don't care. I'm aggravated. Yeah, 9. Nine of spades. Be good. 9 of hearts wouldn't hurt my feelings. I'd rather have 9 of spades, though. Everybody checks and everybody calls. Yep, great. Great news. This guy, dude, this pasta man, he pisses me off, man. $11 bigs. This guy's got 140 bigs. Man, I'm aggravated. I'm almost back down to where I started today. We're on a break, unfortunately. Yeah, he's got the 5th biggest stack in the whole tournament. I don't know. This last hand was interesting too. That deuce of hearts is just so bad for me. It gives me a heart draw, but there's 3 hearts bigger than mine, and I still have to hit a heart. But that guy could have anything. He's playing every 2 cards he gets. He could have ace deuce, king deuce, anything. I don't know. The deuce. I needed a 9 or a heart to even have a chance, and I might have been drawing dead anyways. He could have jack deuce. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, I still got chips, but it's not going the right direction currently. It's all right. Maybe this next hour is going to be really good for us. That hour there wasn't great. The first hour was good. Second hour was bad. Maybe the third hour would be good. Oh, okay, Jason. Relax. One big hand and you've got a great stack. I mean, you got 36 bigs, so I mean, we're probably average stack, if I had to guess. 365. Nope, we're below average stack probably for the first time. 434 is average. Okay. 1.7 is the big stack. So a couple doubles, a couple big hands. I don't have to ever be the chip leader to the end of the tournament though. Trying to lock in here. Trying to lock in. Man, I've just been a couple spots, man, where this guy's got so lucky. Looks like we're gonna get some rain Tuesday, Wednesday. All right, here we go. Come on. Needs to run good. How about big hand? How about some big hands here in the next hour? Let me double twice do Pasta Man over here. I made a mistake against Duplicity earlier. I should have bet the river. That was a good pot. Alright, we're open. Jack 8 of clubs. Cut off. This guy rips, of course. We fold. Oh, there's so many chips here to be won if I can just hit it at the right time, man. I feel like if I can catch anything, I'm set up to make a really, really, really deep, deep run. Like we're in the top 3% now of the entire field. Alright, see what happens here. This could be it, huh? This could be it. Didn't snap me off, that's a good sign. You got a spade draw, maybe. It is what it is. I've got the best hand right now, I think. Hey. Blind just went up. At 455,000. Ace deuce of spades under the gun. This is close. We raise. We raise. There we go. Not going down without a fight. Pasta Man makes it 3.3. I've got a horrible hand. If I could double right now, it'd be huge. I've got decent chips to hurt them and to really help me. King 10 of clubs in a small blind. We like it. He just calls. Okay. Sneaky. He hasn't done that. This guy jams. We're going to fold. He's going to call. He'll snap him off. He's got a big hand. He hasn't limped all day that I've seen. What? Unbelievable. 7-9 of hearts on the button. Interesting hand. I kind of want to peel here. I don't think it's the right play, though. Go with my gut. It's a good flop for us, really. We got a gutter, backdoor hearts. We're gonna bet big. What's going on? Hello? All right, I about lagged out there. I like was disconnected or something. It's weird. I was like, dude, I'm in a good hand. I made a bet on a draw. It's gonna kick me out. Like, come on, bro. We're gonna open on the cutoff here. Put some pressure on these short stacks. There you go. All right, we're at $293. We got a pay jump coming soon to 352. I'd had two pair here. Pocket sevens beats ace king. Lost another player. 7-8 of clubs. This is an interesting spot. We're gonna let it go though. Early position. I don't care for it. Ace nine off under the gun, huh? Okay, we'll raise. He calls. Okay. See what this guy, new guy at the table, does. Six, 10, 6, huh? Okay, we bet. Represent the 10. Okay. How do we play this now? Need an ace or an 8 on the river. If he raises here, I fold. Hopefully he just folds. Maybe he's on a draw. Damn it! I did not think he was that strong. Ah! I played that bad. I don't know. Man, he kind of traps with the queens there. Well, that's the way it goes. I just didn't think he had me, to be honest. Dang it, man. What a big pot. Well, we gotta win. We gotta win some flips now. Ouch. I just didn't think he had me beat. I misread that really bad. I open. He flats with pocket queens. What a play. What a play. We're going to peel the flop here. We can fold on the flop if we need to. Or we can check. And we hit the nut straight. Let's get a triple up right here. We don't beat a full house, but we beat 3 nines. We'll just jam here. We ain't got a lot of chips, but we win. Okay. 22 bigs, 22 bigs. Almost jam right there. 19 bigs. We'll just see it. We'll peel a flop here. Big toe jams. In the big blind. Yeah, we'll call him. Screw it. Nice hand. King or 10, king or 10, king or 10, king or 10. Oh. This guy had aces and beat him. This guy had aces and did not beat him. Oh well. Oh well. Not giving up. Queens over jacks. You can get 2 doubles. We'll be in a good spot. Oh, 8.1 bigs, all we got back. 267 players left. I am gonna look at the payouts. It don't really matter. The next page jumps at 225, so we got an ace, we jam. This guy raises. Nope, we fold. We fold, we fold, we fold. I bet this guy's got a pocket pair. Or big, big ace. Ace king, ace queen. Yep, pocket pair. Nut. So what you get, pasta. I think we had to jam here. I'm losing. People aren't going to have fold equity if I go through the blinds here. He could call with anything. King, yes. Yay. Okay. We're dipping, we're diving, we're dodging. We're hanging in there. Come on. Come on. Staying alive. Staying alive. And look at that. We got a walk. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. King 6 of diamonds. Man, this is a spot I'm not sure of. I think it's a call. I think it's a call. My stack depth is why I'm not exactly sure. It's either a jam, fold, call. I don't know. I could have made the worst possible decision, right? This guy's gonna bet. All right. I had half a big in there, so 260 players left. I don't have to be the chip leader. I just gotta hold at the right times. I gotta win the hands that matter. 'll be glad when this cough goes away. Seven four. That is not the one. Five seven of diamonds. Hmm. I'll be honest. I've made a few mistakes today. Been playing for a little over 2.5 hours. Um, I've also made some good reads but bad decisions. And then I made a this feels like a who's got what here? Full house. Hit the ace and then the deuce. Ace nine. Okay, I got 15 bigs. Let me think here. I got a phone call I gotta take. Sorry about this. Sorry about that. Getting lots of phone calls. I got some stuff going on, so I've got family calling me. Um, I wish I would have jammed here pre-flop. I almost did. That'd have been a good flop for me. Second pair, backdoor, nut flush draw. I just got so little chips. I've got to be sure here. I've only got 12 bigs. This was close, isn't it? Let's do it. I've got he rejams. That ain't good for me. We need a 3 probably, huh? Well, good game. We're out. Is what it is, you know. $352. Um, we made good profit. We didn't get the goal where we wanted to be, but originally there was 10,000 entries. So I mean it was 1183 today, but there was like 10,000 entries total. So 226th place. It is what it is. Well, yeah, one of these days we might get the big money. All right, GG's everybody. We'll try on the next one.